Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Oh my goodness, Princess Unicorn Nipples, thank you very, very much for that super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, Klepto. Hello. Yes, CCOH. I'm really excited for August because that's when we're fully coming back. I'm so excited. I can't wait for you guys to see what I have going on for August. Foos is already here and saying hello to everybody. Monkey Van Meowerton, how are you? Nerdy, good morning, Nerdy. How are you doing? I know it's been a while since we've done CCOH, and that's just because I was revamping it, and August is when we'll be back fully. And then after August, we'll also have Coffin Chat, and that's where our interviews and hangout sessions are going to be after August. I actually have Nerdy Hillbilly coming on the show in a couple of weeks as well. So Nerdy Hillbilly and DJ are the last two interviewees on CCOH. And then we will bring in the new Coffin Chat. Hello, Mika. Hi. How are you? Hattie. Hello. How is everybody? And Fusa is there. Hi, babe. Yeah, Fusa is already getting her fur all up in my stuff already. All over the friggin' place. Like she's... yeah. Anyways, we're going to get into our show. I have a very special guest. He is a YouTuber and actor. He's been in one horror movie, but several other films. I met DJ not that long ago. I think about a couple of months ago before we actually... started CCOH back up again. And Deadwalk, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to switch. Fusa, you're in my way. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's get it on. Hi, creepy. I am ReAnimateHer. I know, it just sounds like a porno all of a sudden. Some zombies start stripping their clothes off and shit.
Cat dead. Details later.
We got our ball cleavage back, ladies.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming for you, Barbara.
Do you want a game and get your jollies off as well? This is Coffee Chat of Horrors. Good morning, and I would like to introduce you to DJ Jammin Joe Damiano. I hope I said that correctly. I've been trying to practice your last name. He is a YouTuber and a actor. And I'm going to let DJ tell us a little bit about himself. Go ahead, DJ. You have, you've got the floor. Hopefully everyone will be able to hear you.
Okay. Can everybody hear me?
Can you guys hear DJ? I have him up really loud on my end, but I just want to make sure you guys can hear everybody. Oh, and a reminder, live chat and not top chat. Live chat, not top chat. For some reason, YouTube has two fucking chats. And everybody gets stuck on top chat, not live chat. You guys can hear him? Perfect. Thank you. Introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, DJ.
Okay. I am an actor. I've been in a couple films. I'm currently working on a film that is related to the horror genre. I play a cult member, in that one. I have done other movies, but they have been in separate genres, comedy, action, those kind of the likes. I am a YouTuber. I currently have 269 subscribers. Would love to get that up to 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I post food review videos, movie reviews, and also post music, all different sorts of delight. So yeah, I'm grateful to be here, and thanks for having me on.
Of course, welcome, welcome. We like to sit around and hang out and chit chat with friends, whether they're into horror or not. Horror doesn't make or break it. So we've had tons of different friends on the show talk about a whole bunch of different things. Now, are you able to tell us a little bit more about the film that you're working on? See, I know another somebody that's working on a film. I think it's the same film with you. His name is Nerdy.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit without getting in trouble or giving away too much?
I will just say it's about a cult that's in Canada, but that's all I can tell you at this point.
A cult that was in Canada.
That was in Canada.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. We don't have many cults here or had many cults here, so I already know what cult it is. We're not like the States.
I'm doing good, Nerdy. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the other films that you've done? Like, what were they?
Well, first I'll say, Nerdy, Hillbilly was the one that got me into acting. I really owe it up to Nerdy. Not trying to give him too much clout on the stream, but
Nerdy's awesome.
He's awesome. I will say that I've been in a couple of different films. Romance on Ice is one of them. If you're into romance movies, that's coming out, and it's coming out in Christmas time. It should be on Lifetime or Ion, if anyone gets those kind of channels. I was a Christmas patron for that one. I was in Slap Straight in Buffalo, and I played an extra role in that. So I have done some numerous films, and I could spend a whole hour talking about the films, but I'm only going to so much because I want to have you guys ask some questions as well. So feel free to ask any questions you want, and ReAnimateHer can still ask me questions. Open for anybody.
Yeah. Which movie has been your favorite to work on?
My favorite to work on, I would have to say, is Romance on Ice. And the cult movie being my second favorite to work on, because you get different kind of genres, and working on that kind of stuff. I got to work with actors that were from California on Romance on Ice, so that was very interesting. And I had a wonderful experience with them.
Nice. So, who is the most famous actor or actress that you have worked with?
You guys might not know him, but the one that I worked with that famous, would be John Stoddard. He's been in a lot of Hallmark and Lifetime movies. I don't know if it's worth an IMDb, but he's been in a lot of movies as well. And then I was also in with Anna Maria Dobbins, and she done a lot of movies for different channels as well.
Oh, nice. Right on. Have you always wanted to be an actor, or is this something that as you got older, it became more of an interest for you?
I started acting. I was in my high school's production. I started with that. And then I took a break from acting, and then Nerdy was the one that said, hey, or Nerdy was doing acting, I should say, acting, and I decided that, maybe I should get my hands wet and get started in that kind of stuff, in that line of work.
Right. And you've been enjoying it since?
Yep, I've been enjoying it and loving every minute of it. Speaking of which, after this stream, I'm going to do a scene as an extra for another movie, so I've been keeping busy.
That's really good. Now I know you said you started out on YouTube, right? That's where you started doing some reviews and other little things. What made you want to start a YouTube channel?
What made me want to start a YouTube channel is to get my passion out, because I like to do movie reviews. I actually started out with music because I thought it was going to be a music channel. But as time went on, it grew. But also, and I'm not giving clout here, Nerdy is the one to thank for my YouTube channel as well. I took kind of his suggestions and kind of went with it as well.
Nice. Well, Nerdy is an awesome human being, and we're gonna have Nerdy on the show here in a couple of weeks and a couple of Sundays, and not next Sunday, but the Sunday after, which I believe is the 24th. But yeah, we'll have Nerdy here soon. And with your movie, what did you say? Was it Love on Ice? What is the
Romance on Ice?
Romance on Ice. Did you have to ice skate or anything? I've never seen it.
No, I did not have to ice skate. There was a day that they had to, but I was just there as a Christmas patron after the fact.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can't ice skate worth a shit. I don't know. Can you ice skate? Do you know how to ice skate?
I do not know how to ice skate. Personally.
Neither do I. I'm like Bambi on ice. Like it's horrible. It's horrific. Literally. Have you ever seen the scene with Bambi when Bambi walks out on the lake and it's frozen?
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Should have seen me when I wore roller skates too, because I used to play roller derby, and that was a hell of a time. Wow. Because I starfished all over the place. I don't know if you know what a starfish is. Like when your arms and legs are always out like this, like starfish.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ice skating. I tried it. I have tried it, but it's me and ice. It's not a beneficial thing. Not at all. Now, going back into movie things, movie info, what, if any movie that's already out currently or has been out, is there a movie that you would have loved to be on?
I would have loved to probably have been in one of the Friday the 13th fan films. Personally, if I could pick one, I would love to have been at least in like the new Friday the 13th Vengeance, or
Friday the 13th Vengeance is good.
Or one of those other ones. I'm a big a big horror fan at this point. And I guess my favorite character, even though I like all of them, is Jason Voorhees.
He's the best one to like. Hands down. He's the best one. I love all of the slashers. I love them all. But Jason is like my boy. That's just the way. He's a beast. He's the most beastly friggin' killer we have. Yeah, we have Freddy, who has his knives and his glove and he slices people up. And you have Michael, who likes to hide behind things and stalk you like a peeping Tom and then murder you. And then we have Ghostface with his stuff. But nobody is like Jason Voorhees. Nobody is like Jason. And they can't, not even Leatherface is like Jason. Jason is unstoppable, over-the-top killer. So, yeah, he's like my favorite. Yes, Reaper. So live chat. So quickly, for those of you who aren't used to the live streaming here on YouTube, YouTube has two different chats, believe it or not. And if you're in what's called Top Chat, which is by default, nobody will see you besides those who are in Top Chat, which I still have no idea how it works. But if you hit the drop down arrow, there is a live chat. Now that chat is everybody is in there. Now I'll see your chat. I will see your chat whether it's top chat or live chat. It's just the others that are in live chat won't see the top chat. If that makes any sense? Don't ask me why they do it. I'm not totally up on why YouTube has two different chats. On my screen it does not say you're live on. Oh, really? What does it say? Like on my end, it says that I'm live.
Yeah, on my end it's the same scene. I see it as as live.
That's weird. So it doesn't show as live, hey? That's weird, Reaper. Anyways, how are you doing, Reaper? If you're just joining us, this is my co-host here, DJ Jammin Joe, and he is a actor and a YouTuber here. If you do exclamation point guest in my chat, you will be able to pull up information on DJ. Hello, Garbage Pail. How are you, darling? How are you doing? Yes, it remember, it's Stream Elements, so it's gonna take it a little bit because Stream Elements is still friggin' sleeping. There it is, right there. There is all the information for Joseph, DJ Jammin Joe. He has an IMDb page. His YouTube channel is there. So if you like movie reviews, food reviews, a little bit of everything all in one, make sure you head on over there and show some love. Before we dive back into chit-chatting with DJ, I just want to give a couple of shout-outs of some people that are in here because they have YouTube channels, and I had the pleasure of meeting Mika, and I hope I'm saying Mika's name correctly. Mika is part of the Double Horror Pack creators here on YouTube, as well as Nerdy Hillbilly. And I mean, we know Nerdy Hillbilly, but yeah, he is on YouTube here as well. And so is Garbage Pail Queen. She is here on YouTube. She has an amazing cosplay of Elvira because Elvira is her mother. And she loves her Garbage Pail Kids, and she makes some really cool stuff on her Instagram. So please make sure you go give some love to Garbage Pail, Nerdy Hillbilly, and Double Horror Pack. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, Garbage Pail. We do have a question from Nerdy Hillbilly. He says, "Hey DJ, are you working on anything currently?"
I will say that I am, like I said before, I am working on a horror kind of movie. I'm working on the scene with the cult. I can't remember the name of it. And then the other movie I'm working on, which I believe I'm a party guest in it, don't quote me on that. It's called Turn Up the Night. And it's about like 80s band, an 80s band and stuff like that. And I will be filming that scene today.
Oh, nice. Right on. This is like an 80s hair band, you know, with the big giant hair and the Aquanet hairspray.
Yeah, that kind of, yeah.
Awesome. Hello, Bobby. And Reaper, it could be, I don't know. I mean, I don't have Rogers. I don't use Rogers, so I use TELUS. And with YouTube Premium, I often have to refresh when you go live. Yeah, that's weird, Monkey. I honestly do not know. And it could be that we did have an outage on yesterday, on Friday, on Rogers, the nationwide. The movie is The Colony. The trailer for Turn Up the Night is on YouTube. Nice. Okay, so The Colony is the movie, and the trailer is Turn Up the Night. Does Nerdy, does the movie that you guys are working on, does it have a trailer? I definitely agree with you, Mika. The 80s is one of the best eras for a majority of things, even horror. 80s hairbands caused a hole in the ozone layer. Right, exactly, Reaper. You're here now. Well, if we can, I can try to pull up that trailer for Turn Up the Night, if you don't mind. I can quickly do a search here and grab it if you want everyone to see it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Perfect. Well, let me go and quickly look that up. The Colony doesn't have a teaser trailer yet. Director is working on it right now. Well, that's really exciting. I'm very excited for the both of you going into this. Let's see if we can get up this trailer here. Turn Up the Night, a teaser. Oh my God, there's lots of things when you put in Turn Up the Night. I didn't realize how many things there are. Okay, so it's an up and coming movie. Let's see. Turn Up the Night teaser and trailer. Before I show it, is it a guy holding a guitar? I'm thinking that might actually be. Hi, Shelly's. How are you doing? I'm sorry you're feeling sick. I'm gonna try to pull this up, and we will see if this is it. I would just look up Turn Up. I did, and you'd be surprised on how many things are there for Turn Up the Night. This one is saying it's an official trailer, #1, and it was posted on June 3rd, 2022. So I'm going to assume this is the trailer that we want to see. And let me get this to widescreen so we can check it out. And make sure that I'm not going to blow your guys' eardrums out. So, yeah, we're going to keep it on chat, the same channel that DJ is on. Let's capture this. All right, let's go and take a look at this.
There's an idea called the Golden Prison.
You know, kid, if I had half of your talent, you better believe I'd be reconsidering my commitments and things.
I bought a ticket to California. It's where you've gotten everything that you've ever wanted.
Some of these guys think they can will themselves to the stardom with the power of positive thinking.
Yet you're shackled by it.
Don't you do that to me.
Oh, it's broken. Are you kidding me?
LA is where dreams go to die.
In bands, I'm just trying to figure out what you want. You want this band. This band is a life sentence.
Interesting. Now you're playing. Hold on here. You are playing in what part in this movie? DJ.
I'm there. Oh, sorry about that.
No.
So well, that was.
I mute myself all the time and forget that I'm muted, and I'll sit here and I'll have a whole friggin' conversation, and everyone looking at me like, "Hey, Ra, you are muted," and I'm like, "Son of a bitch."
I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, Dirty, because you are in the chat. I believe me and him are both going to be party guests for this scene that we're shooting today.
Nice. And yeah, that right there, Mika, LA is where bands go to die. What a quote. Yeah, that should be like the tagline or something. Patient Club looks pretty cool. I think it looks pretty cool as well, Skull. Formal party guests. So you guys will be formal party guests. What is it? Tell us a little bit on how you get yourself in as a extra or as part of the film. Can you give us a little bit of insight on how someone would go about doing that?
The first thing to do is to have connections. It's good to always have connections in the industry, but if you don't have connections in that industry, there's at least in our local jurisdiction, they have a Facebook group called Buffalo Film Extras, and they have all these other scenes where casting directors and other people will post about their movies, and you can apply to be in their movies.
Oh, right on. So basically, they'll put like a post out on a platform. So let's say IMDb, and they'll post there. I mean, I have my IMDb page for CCOH, and when this goes up on IMDb, I will be making sure to tag you in that, so it hits your IMDb page. This band is a life sentence is also a great quote. I would say that as well. By the way, Shelly is is a little sick. Shelly's got COVID. So send some juju over to Shelly, and hopefully you heal up pretty quick, because any kind of sickness sucks ass, especially in the summer. Yeah, I don't think I would be a good actor, to be honest with you. I find those things really hard, so I do give props to people who can actually do acting, any kind of acting. Fuck, right, Joy Toy. God damn it, I forget you can't say that word on YouTube. Hopefully they don't hear it. The C word is like taboo on this platform. You can't even say it. Oh gosh, your fever broke last night, and I wouldn't doubt it, Zach. I would not doubt it. I'm glad that you are feeling better, though. I'm glad the fever broke, because fever breaking means things are starting to get better and you're starting to heal. And it is very stupid, Joy Toy. It is very stupid, but it's their platform, right? It's not really freedom of speech when it's a private platform. But I keep forgetting that you can't say it. So hopefully they don't hear that. Hopefully their bot is broken. So DJ, you're saying that you are a huge horror fan. You love horror. Besides Friday the 13th now, what is one of your other favorite slashers or favorite horror movie after Friday the 13th? And I know horror fans have like trillions, because I have trillions of favorites.
Yeah. I would say that I would say Child's Play. I actually went up to Niagara Falls Comic-Con recently, for anyone who knows where that is. And I got to meet Brad Dourif, who is the voice of Chucky in the Child's Play franchise. I also have met Alex Vincent, who played Andy. They're very nice people in real life. I would recommend, if you could get to a con, to definitely meet them in real life. It's a great experience.
I bet it is. I have not met Brad Dourif yet. I really hope one day I will be able to, because he's an awesome man. I've seen what his daughter can do as an acting, because she portrays him, a younger version of him, in the Chucky TV series, which blows my mind. It's so wild to see, because she honestly looks exactly like him. And Monkey, I do hope you feel better as well. Mika from Double Horror Pack wants to know what got you into acting, and got you into acting, and more specifically horror.
I will say that Nerdy actually got me into horror. And I know Nerdy's gonna be LOLing in the chat the whole time because I keep pumping him up. But he actually got me into horror. There are certain movies I will not watch that are in the horror genre.
Oh, please share. Please share. Tell us which ones.
Saw being one of them. I will not watch Saw.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Friday the 13th and Child's Play, but for some reason I can't get past Saw, and I can't get past it. Like, I have a fear of clowns, and I can't get past the
clowns are scary, dude. They're friggin' scary. I don't like clowns myself. I mean, I can watch the It doesn't really bother me in that sense, but I can't watch movies with water in them, like Jaws. That's a scary fucking film. That's one of that is the only film that scares me to this day. So I can definitely understand that you can't watch it. Yeah, and Saw, well, that's on a totally different level than slasher films, right? Slasher films, hack and slash, that's okay. But Saw is a little bit different than your Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if Monkey meant that to be for me or for ReAnimateHer, but I see a question in here asking about Myers or Jason.
Yeah, Myers or Jason. And serial killer is a really good friend of mine. He's one of my mods, and he likes Michael Myers. and I'm a Jason fan. So we always argue and argue over who's better. And so Monkey is asking you, since Serial is not here, Myers or Jason? I already know the answer. But go for it, DJ.
I will say Jason all the way, but I will say if we had to put Michael up to the test against Jason, I think that Michael would have won in that fight compared to Jason, because he has more of a force compared to Jason's force.
What do you mean? What do you mean a force?
Like, he's bigger in his body build, so he might have more of an impact compared to Jason.
Jason's huge compared to Michael. Jason is more this way. Michael is more this way. Michael is thinner in body, but I would tend to think that Jason and Michael, if they ever went down to it, I honestly think it would be a tie. I don't think there would be a real winner out of it because they're both supernatural, right? They both come back to life. They've been murdered numerous times. I mean, Jason has died every which way, shape, and form, where Michael really hasn't. And I'm not including the new Halloween because that's in a totally different universe for me than actual Halloween. That's how I classify the new Halloweens, is in the Halloween universe. It's not the same universe. I would think that both of them being relentless, like they're constantly coming back. They're constantly, with revenge. And unless you take in the new films and you take the new films into account, Michael is just wanting to go to a window in the house. That's basically what they've made him into, is somebody who has been killing everybody just so he can get to that window and stare out that window. Ra is right. Serial is wrong. Right, Reaper? Myers is your guy too? Oh my God. Jason is a tank. And Myers, don't get me wrong, I like Michael. I do. But I do think Jason is beastly. And Jason is heavy metal. Myers is a boy band. But it's all in good fun. But I do, however, think that if it got down to it and Michael and Jason actually went toe-to-toe, I would think it would be a never-ending fight. Eventually, the both of them would drop. Unlike the fight with Freddy versus Jason. I mean, we all know Jason won. I don't care what anybody says. And now, that's a totally different thing than Michael and Jason. I'm still a Freddy guy. Love the trash talk. Exactly. Gotta love the trash talk. That's just the best thing about the horror community, is one, that you can actually sit here and have fun conversations. Now, mind you, there are some people you can't have these conversations with because they take them too seriously. But it's fun to razz your friends, about their favorite killers. It's all about Bubba. Bubba is my second. You should see the picture that I have of Bubba right above my webcam. I get to see his face all the time. DJ, have you seen any of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre films? Oh, I think you're muted.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm back. Yes, I have seen. I saw the new one on Netflix. And correct me if I'm wrong, Josh, but I believe I've seen the original. And if I have, I have seen the original. I think the original, in my viewpoint, is a lot better than the remake version that they're having on Netflix. Personally for myself, I like the original than all the other films, unless they bring something extra to the table.
Right. So 1974, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That is one of my favorites. You in the horror genre will never, ever, ever, ever be able to recreate the fear and the feeling that movie has given people. I mean, even within today's society and with today's CGI and effects and everything that we have technology-wise, you still will not be able to get that feeling, that creepiness, that, like, when I first seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I was young. I was well before 16, and it scared the ever living shit out of me. My family would always go to this secluded place. So we would go to this place in New York called Upstate New York, and I think it was past the Catskills, but it was remote. The road was a dirt trail. You had no neighbors around you for miles. My grandpa built the house there, and it used to be just a trailer, right? Just a little trailer that we would stay in while the house was being built. And woods around you, and there's no lights, there's no street lights, there's no electricity out there whatsoever except for a friggin' generator. Now we're going back to like 1980s, where I was in this area, and we'd go up there every summer, and so Grandpa would build the house, and you felt like you would be in some type of Texas Chainsaw Massacre shit, or Friday the 13th, because it was all wooded. And when I seen TCM for the very first time, the way it made me feel, like it totally kicked my ass, and I fell in love with it at that point. And now I have my Chainsaw is Sexy, of course, because that's one of the best songs by the Merkins. Yeah, it's really hard to break in. I would have to agree with you as well, Mika. Me and DJ actually did a live stream of us watching Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 while eating JD's barbecue. Delicious. That sounds like a good time. TCM original is such a great film. It really is. Like you can't recreate that. Raw and Serial finally got me to see TCM. That's good, because TCM is good. TCM did for the woods what Jaws did for the ocean. I definitely agree with you, Deadwalk, 100%. I really enjoyed TCM 2022, the Netflix sequel. It was supposed to be a direct sequel, like 50 years after what happened in 1973. And I thought it was pretty good. I know a lot of people complained about it. But I honestly feel that it was good. I could have done without the acting. Some of the other things that I didn't care for it, but the kills were great. Like, my favorite scene in that movie, well, there's many, but my favorite gore scene is right when it starts. Leatherface's adopted mother passes away inside the van with the police officer, and the way Bubba looks at the guy when the police officer touches his hand, like to stop him from shaking the oxygen, the way he looked, I was like, holy shit. And then, of course, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but that scene there was like one of the best scenes in the film. And then later on, when whatchamacallit, Richter, or whatever his name is, he also gets murdered. So do you have a favorite scene in TCM, DJ? In the new version that you just recently watched?
Not that I can think of. I will agree though that it seemed to me that TCM 2022 was a lot bloodier than the original. From what I can tell, there was a lot more kills. I generally, and I hope this doesn't sound like perverted or anything, but
we're all perverts here, so don't worry about it. No.
But I tend to like when girls got killed more than when the guys got killed. A lot more and stuff. Like, I guess I'm like nerdy where since I've known the movie for a while, I'll laugh at certain scenes and stuff. Yeah, it all depends on that. Yeah, I have to agree with Nerdy on that one. That one's one of
the bus kill scene was cool. I liked it. It was cool, but it didn't seem to focus upon the kills themselves. It was a massacre. And I mean, don't get me wrong, the more blood and guts and ass all over the place, the better it is. It had numerous great kills in it. And yes, I will agree with you that the 2022 version of TCM, the sequel, had more gore in it than the first one. And Toby, actually, when he was creating Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he wanted a PG-13 rating. He did not want a rated R rating or a rated X. And back then, the MPAA was really, really, really picky and very disgusted with horror. They didn't like horror. So originally, TCM got an X rating. So lots of things were removed. And then he got a rated R rating. And then I think sometime in the States, in some of the states, it's rated PG-13 and it's not rated R. We're here in Canada, it's rated R. But Toby set out to shoot it to where you didn't really see the gore because he wanted your imagination to create the scenes in your head. A lot of people think that they've seen the chick get hooked. You don't. There's a lot of things that people think they saw that they actually didn't see if they go and watch the movie again. It's just what their brain was telling them when they heard the chainsaw, when they heard the screaming, when they heard the certain things on the visuals that they seen as well. Their own creativity created the scenes for them, and that's what Toby set out to do in TCM. The sequel, yeah, they relied on the gore factor when it came to that, and I think that's the best thing about the movie is the gore. The acting was all right. I didn't really care for the characters myself. I didn't really care to know backstories of all of them. That's not what I need. The cinematography was great. But yes, the massacre was pretty cool. New TCM was fun to watch. It did have its issues, but overall a fun time. Leatherface was a badass in getting down. I agree with you, Mika. And also had my Alice Cridge, which is the best. Yeah, I'm really a little upset that a legacy character had such a short role and died so quickly in TCM. Sally Hardesty is a legacy. She is the only person to have ever escaped Bubba and the family. I really thought they did her a disjustice with her scenes. Because she's a legacy character and what we see her here and there, and then she's, she has a fight with Bubba and then she's like dead and she's sort of kind of half alive when she tries to save the girls. I don't know. I didn't really care for that part of TCM, but it is a fun watch, definitely. The ambulance was personal and emotional. The bus was just flat out satisfaction. Oh yeah, the bus was just, I'm going to murder all of you. I'm going to do what I do best. And I think the guy who played Bubba did a really good job as well. I like the fact that they did the chainsaw dance and he threw the chainsaw. So they did keep with some of the original stuff that, Bubba is known for. I know a lot of people were upset about not having the family involved, but now DJ, I know you have to go here soon. You said that you need to be out of here by what time?
12:30. That's when Nerdy's gonna come down to pick me up.
Oh, it's so awesome! You live in the same state. You don't have to tell me where you live, but you live in the same state as Nerdy.
Yes, I live in the same state as Nerdy. Yes.
That's awesome. Yeah, I agree, Joy Toy. I think you did good. Alice Creech played the adoptive mother. Yes, she did. Is there anything else that you would like to chit chat and discuss about before you have to run and do your scene?
I guess I will say, I'm just grateful for my subscribers, and I will also say that I'm grateful for all the connections I've made for celebrities. I'm actually friends with John Dugan, and I'm friends with a couple other people from TCM and from other things. So I think it's great. I will say, stay tuned. I'm hopefully this week. I am going on vacation, but I'm probably going to do another video here soon. I'm going to try to get Len Smith is his name. He is He is one of the former character designers at Disney TV Animation.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to get him on an interview as well. So if anyone likes Disney as well, you can check my channel as well. I will probably put some horror stuff in. I want to get John for an interview, but I know how busy he is, so.
Well, he's also working on the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game that's coming. I know I'm super excited about that one.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too.
Yes. Oh, Monkey said that they subbed to your channel.
Thank you so much. I was also trying to find Mika, but I could not find her on YouTube.
Double Horror Pack.
Okay, I tried finding it and it came up with millions of videos. So
hold on. I'll get their YouTube here, and I will agree with you, Mika. I will agree with you about the horror community. It is really, really. I mean, we just like with every community, that we have our bad eggs, but there are way more amazing people in the horror industry than there is in than the bad in this industry. And I'm gonna go and get the YouTube channel right here. Perfect. And there we go. Don't have one yet. You can find me on Instagram. Okay. And I have a podcast via. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm getting it. I'm getting all the informations.
And also, guys, make sure to tell your friends to sub to me as well. I always need more subscribers on my channel as well.
Well, and Zach also subscribed to your channel, and that's awesome. He lives 3 minutes down the road from me. I'm really jealous, Nerdy. I am jealous. I talked to Ed Neal, and he said we would be playing TCM together at some point. That's awesome, Nerdy. I'm really excited for Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game. I think it's going to be amazing. Gun Media is creating it, and as you know, Gun Media had their hands in on Friday the 13th, and if you ever played the game Friday the 13th, you'll know how friggin' awesome that game is. It is my favorite video game, and I still play it. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, DJ, I definitely hear you on creating content and getting those subscribers, and it happens. It definitely happens. Making sure to tell your friends. That's one of the biggest things I can give to anybody is a lot of people don't tell their friends about their YouTube channels or their Twitch channels or their podcasts. They kind of keep it to themselves and try to get the word out online. But the best way to get the word out about what you are doing, your hobby, your activity, is telling your friends, believe it or not. Your friends will hype you up. Your friends will share you out, and making the friends in the horror community as well, or in any community that you're a part of. I think they will, Deadwalk. I think the game. I don't think we'll have a problem with Friday the 13th. DJ, is there anything else that you would like to let us know about? Any projects coming up that you haven't spoke about yet?
I am just working on constant stuff. Definitely, I'm going to be doing content, so keep tuned on that. I hope you guys watch the movies once they come out. I don't know where all your viewers come from, but
around the world.
Anyone has Lifetime, Ion, definitely watch that Romance on Ice movie. Turn Up the Night. If I get any more information, I'll make sure to tell Raw, and I'll make sure to put it on my channel.
Definitely.
So all you guys can kind of see that.
I'm really excited to see this cult movie.
Yeah,
I am. I know what cult you guys are talking about. I know it's was a pretty big one here, and it made huge headlines. So I do know the one that you guys are working on. So I'm excited to see it. I am. I'm excited to see how that story comes across and what your director and screenwriter has created. Can we get a playlist for the movies? Yeah, I can. DJ, when you're done and you have time, don't do it right away. When you're done and you have time, can you send me a DM of the movies that you were in and the upcoming movies that you will be in, so I can put the list out for people who may want to check out the other films that you've done?
Yeah, I will definitely send you a DM and definitely get that for you, Monkey.
Yeah, I just don't want to take up any more of your time. I know it's like 10:23 my time, so it's getting really close to your time of having to go. I really appreciate you coming on, DJ. It was an amazing time talking to you. It was a pleasure to get to know you more, and I hope you have a great time filming whatever scene you are filming today. And yeah, if you want to go and shout out your channel and whatever else that you would like to say. Skull, I will make sure to post it everywhere. So once a DJ gives me that list, I'm going to put it here in the description. So you'll always be able to go back to it and you can check it out. All of DJ's information as well is already down below in the description. So you'll be able to click on if you want to check out any of their social media, their channels, and what they're doing. But I'm going to bring it back to you, DJ.
Yeah. So I really do have to appreciate ReAnimateHer for having me on. I was happy to be on for an interview. It was great meeting all of you folk. And thank you so much, Joy Toy, about having all the fun. I'm sure I'll have all the fun today on that scene.
Yeah, you will have a lot of fun. It's got to be fun. And Skull, what part of Canada are you in? I'm in Alberta. But yes, DJ, thank you so very much. I don't want to keep Nerdy waiting because it is about that time for you. Thank you so very much for making time and coming on and chit-chatting horror and telling us about your YouTube channel, and your adventures as an actor. Have an amazing day today and good luck on set. And yes, thank you. Oh, Ontario. Nice, Skull. We've got a lot of Canadians in here that are out east as well. Yeah, okay, so DJ, I'm going to let you go. You have yourself a great day. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you for having me. See you next time.
All right, bye. There we go, guys. DJ, it was awesome to have you on. I hope you have a great time at your shoot today. I just went to a horror con in June in Calgary. You should really come to that con. Really come to that con. It's a really good time. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you that joined me early on a Sunday morning. And I say early because it's usually 9:30 in the morning my time. So thank you very, very much for coming over here and hanging out with DJ and myself. I'm really excited to see, to bring you guys the changes of what's happening on CCOH and Coffin Chat. Thank you for being here, Deadwalk. Thank you, Joy Toy. Skull Collector Skin, thank you for being here. Garbage Pail Queen, thank you for being here. And Mika, what is the name of your podcast? What is your name? You were saying that you have, I know you have your Instagram. I follow you over there already. You see a melted Chico? Yeah, you do. Yeah, Mr. Chico, he's this his head hanging off. You have a great rest of your Sunday, Joy Toy. Steve, thank you for being here as well. It's all good. The VOD will be here. And again, as soon as DJ has the time to send me that list of films, I will put it in the description here. I will also put it in the Discord so you guys are aware of it. But you'll be able to find all the information you need to know about DJ and his upcoming work and projects down below in the description. You're waiting for Paul to kick him out? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mika has a podcast. I actually met Mika and I met Mika and her sister over on a Sledgehammer Horror a few weeks ago, actually. And it was an interview of a whole bunch of amazing women in horror talking about their favorite moms in horror, whether they were good moms or bad moms or evil moms. And that was a really fun time. Yeah, Mr. Paul is in my bedroom. His big ass ain't coming out. The next show for CCOH interview will be Nerdy Hillbilly, and that will be on July 24th at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, 11:30 Eastern. And that will be the very last interview hangout chat session we will have on Coffee Chat of Horrors. Coffee Chat of Horrors will specifically be autopsies on films, and our very first film that we're going to be discussing is going to be Terror Vision. And we will be watching the movie on July 31st in the Discord first, and then on August 7th, I will be doing the full-on autopsy of Terror Vision. And everybody is welcome to come and watch it in the Discord if you want. That'll be on the 31st. And I'm really excited to unveil CCOH's whole new setup. Now, don't worry. We will still have friend chat and interviews going, but it's going to be on a separate name, and it's going to be Coffin Chat. And Coffin Chat, I already have some amazing people coming on lined up to hang out with us, to chit chat about horror and the things that we enjoy. Big lineup of Friday the 13th guests at Frightmare in the Falls this year, including me as Part 5 Jason. That's awesome, Skull. That is awesome. Hopefully I'd be able to get out that way. It's just very expensive to fly within Canada. Remember to drop a like, share, and sub if you like Ra's content. I appreciate that, Monkey. Nerdy Hillbilly, have an amazing day. Thank you for being here. I love your guts. Mika, did you give us the name of your podcast? I missed that. I'm not sure. But hi, Eve. How are you? Yeah. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Sunday. I will see you guys on Monday morning over on twitch.tv/ReAnimateHer at 11 a.m. Mountain Time for probably some zombie killing in State of Decay 2. Yeah, I like the zombie killing. I see, that's where I would like to go, to that con. But next year, Calgary Horror Con. It's the biggest horror con that Canada has. Reaper, I love your guts. Have an amazing day. Thank you to each and every one of you for being here and hanging out with us. I hope you have a safe weekend. And I will see you guys a little later, tomorrow morning to be exact. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for giving me your time. Time is so very friggin' precious. And the fact that you came in here to hang out with me and DJ, I'm really grateful for it. Have an amazing day, and I will sash you all later. Bye. Thank you for watching this video, and I need to do a huge shout out to my Patreon peeps. Thank you so much for investing in me and my content. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for giving me your hard-earned money. I greatly appreciate you, and I could not do this without your contribution to this channel, to this content that I create. So thank you very, very much. Harjar, Candy Thiessen, Deadwalk, Devil Dog, Zombie Gut, Erratic Agent, Fielder's Choice, Haley Dawn, Bearcat Kitten, It's Mr. Scott, Mr. Watson, Mischief Maker, Ms. Divalicious, Night Jammy, Petro Bull, Macabre Tavern, Serial Killer, Byron, Celtic Wolf, Dahi, Eve Brutal, Monkey Van Meowerton, OG Chris Redfield, Gamer Sass, the Goblin King Josh, Rye, the Lament Butterfly, and Go Klepto. You guys have no idea how grateful I am for your contribution. Thank you so very much for everything that you guys do. I love your guts. Want more of your Scream Queen? Of course you do. Who doesn't? please make sure to check out my other horror-related content down below. And if you want to become part of the undead and hang out with me outside in my cemetery, make sure to become a Patreon member. Check it out right there. Or one of the ghouls here on YouTube by clicking on the join button down below. And if you are